Reaching your goal may be the most important thing in your life. It's mine, other than family, of course. Basic goals people have are playing professional sports, going to college, and climbing amazing mountains, etc., etc. Colt Martin, my older brother, had a goal that many had but few achieved. His goal was to play in the NHL. He started playing hockey at a very young age. When he was 14, he was drafted by a very, very high-ranked hockey team in the WHL. At first, he didn't know who they were until they called him up and told him about it. He went to the rookie camp and played well, and came back home and played hockey for a couple more years until he was old enough to decide if he was going to college or going to play with the Kelowna Rockets. Before he made his decision, the Kelowna Rockets called him up and told him that he had a good chance of making the team. He told him he would think about it. So about 4 o'clock in the morning, he went down to his parents' bedroom and talked to them for about an hour. And finally he said, "I want to go up there and see if I have what it takes. And if not, I'll go to college and hopefully get a degree." This was the right choice for him, but maybe not the right choice for others. He's been playing with the Kelowna Rockets for 2 years now, and the Dallas Stars wanted him to go to the rookie camp, and he did, and he played well. Edmund Hillary didn't know what he wanted to do with his life at first. He was a normal boy that went to school, had many friends, and had a lot of fun. When he was middle-aged, his friends called him up and asked him if he wanted to be the first to summit Mount Everest, and he said yes. Even though he had many friends to help him along the way, he did end up being the first to summit Mount Everest, is known well around the world. Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon. He had been dreaming about this ever since he was a young boy. He knew what he had to go through to become an astronaut and didn't care. All he wanted. It took many years of training and hard work, but in the end, he ended up being well known around the world for being the first to step on the moon. Thomas Edison also like Edmund Hillary, didn't know what he wanted to do with his life. All he knew was that he wanted to help the world tremendously. He was told that he couldn't invent the light bulb and that it was impossible. This just made Thomas Edison want to create it even more. It took thousands of tries until he perfected it. He ended up being the first to invent the light bulb and help the world in many ways. Some key ways to complete your goals are to never give up, always believe that you can complete your goal, try as hard as you can, and never let someone tell you that you can't do it. What all these people have in common are that they had goals that was in their reach, and they worked hard to complete their goals. It doesn't matter what your goal is. What matters is if you reach it. Thank you.